Okay. Okay, yeah. So what is that? Push an existing repository from command line, right? Yeah. Now, okay. Now have a look. Navigate to local on-premises window. You see the F drive. Okay, this is the F drive. Now, I am going to create one new directory. The directory name is Java-project1. Okay, Java-project1. Clear? Now, now have a look. Go to inside of the project. Okay, right click, open Git Bash. I said right. Uh, you can open the Git Bash from anywhere in the system path. From the system path. Okay, here I can say Git init. Okay, Git init. Next, what I will do now, I will go and copy the code. Okay, this is the code. Okay, this is the code. Okay, now very simple. Just I want to let you know what are the files has been added. Okay, to know that what is the command, guys? Whether
Git
modified,
status.
updated, and all. What is that? Git?
Git status.
Yeah, status. See, these many files have been added. Now add, git add. I am adding all the files to the index. Okay, yeah, next. Now, next command is git commit. Add all files -a. I am giving this time initial commit. What is that? Initial commit. See, that has been committed. Now, I want to know how many commits I did from my end. Okay, there exactly I am introducing another command called git log. There is a one option git log. See here you can see what is that? Author Shaker and I did initial commit. What time? January 2nd, 8 hours, 11 minutes. January 2nd, 8 hours, 11 minutes. Okay, so this time again, what I will do now, I am going to update some code. Okay, right click, open it in Visual Studio Code. Okay, here title, I am giving something else, Microsoft. Okay, welcome. Some code, anything it would be. I am giving ChatGPT. Okay, yeah, just save it. Okay, it has been saved. Again, I would like to know the status, how many files have been modified. What is that command? Same git status. See, one file has been added. Now try to add this file into the index. Okay, git add. Okay, git commit. -a, hyphen message, second commit. What is that second commit? So what I did, first step, I have copied the files. Second step, I modified the code in the project. Okay, now I would like to check how many commits I did from my end. What is that command? What is that command? Git
Git
log.
log.
Okay, see, initial commit I did 8 hours 11 minutes. Second commit I did 8 hours 12 minutes. Let us do another commit. Now again open same code with Visual Studio Code. Okay, here I am giving my test. Next, Microsoft hyphen Azure. Okay, Microsoft Office 360. Okay, yeah, just Control S, automatically it gets saved. Close it. Now again, Git status. Okay, Git status. One file got modified. Okay, Git add. Okay, Git commit hyphen a hyphen message. What is that? Third commit.
Commit smell wrong, sir.
Okay, third commit. Yes. So I did three times, three commits from my end. Okay, now just use git log. So one is 8 hours 11 minutes, 8 hours 12 minutes, this time 8 hours 14 minutes. So three commits I did. These are all the files I have modified. This is the file I modified these many times. So what I want to mention here is everything can be tracked, what you did, what changes you did in the code. Okay, so everything I have performed here so far. Now, if I go and verify, refresh one time, my code has not moved from local to Azure repository. See, my code has not moved to local to Azure repository. Okay, clear? Now, how can I push it, guys? Copy this code. Just enter copy this code, open Notepad, paste it. What it is saying? Git remote, add, entire my code into, what is that? .NET Typhoon Project 3. This is the project that I have created in Azure DevOps. Next, git push. U means origin, all files. At a time, it should push. Now, very simple, just copy these two comments at a time. Open git bash, clear the window, right click and paste it. Yes. See, code has been pushed. Okay, code has been pushed. Okay, now go to Azure portal, Azure DevOps portal, just to refresh. The code has been moved from local to Azure repository. Now, if people tell me I did three times, I committed three times, can I track those changes here as well?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
we
There
can
will
do
be
that.
history.
If I go on history, see initial commit, second commit, third commit. In third commit, what is the modification I did? See earlier portfolio about connect. Now I am giving my test Microsoft Azure or Microsoft 365. Okay, so changes can be tracked for every stage. Changes can be tracked for every stage. Okay, now let us, what is that? Initiate the build pipeline. See, every time I went to here, initiate the build pipeline. Am I right? This time I am going to initiate the pipeline in different methods. So this is the project source code. Okay, here only we have one option called, what is that? Setup build. What is that? Setup build. Now click on setup build. Okay, yeah, it will take us to some other window. So as you said, this is the HTML code. Okay, and it has been generated one YAML file. What is that? One YAML file. So as he said, we can initiate the build and release pipeline with YAML, without YAML. Now I am pointing everything with YAML. Without YAML, I will let you know later. How to do that tunnel, I will let you know later. Okay, yeah, next, this is the, what is that? YAML file. What is the YAML? Anyone? What is the YAML?
Yet another markup language.
Yeah, at another markup language. Next. Ain't markup language. At another markup language, ain't markup language. Okay, yeah, next. So it's a configuration file. It helps us to build and release the pipelines. Okay, it contains more serialization format. What is that? It contains more serialized format. Okay, yeah, next. Now navigate to here. Okay, here itself we have save and run it. First, you can save the file. Okay, if you want, you can change the name. ASP.NET-CA, meaningful name. CI means continuous integration. CD means continuous deployment, build and release pipelines. Okay, yeah, save it. Okay, yeah, next. Now run the pipeline. This is the master page, run. So this is the other method where we can initiate the build pipeline. Okay, so build pipeline is in progress. Have you submitted the request for Microsoft team to get max parallelism?
Yes, Shekhar.
Yeah, okay. It got activated, right?
Not it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's done. Now go to Azure portal, navigate to app services. Already we have three services. Three app services. I am going to use my TCS app too. Okay, copy this URL and paste it. Okay. At present application code that we have on top of this app. Now go to DevOps, create release pipeline. Okay, create. So if I go on pipeline, okay, what is the pipeline name? ASP.NET-CI, continuous integration. Give some meaningful name of the build pipeline. Okay, now navigate to release, new release. Okay, yeah, next click on add artifacts. Here I'm choosing artifacts. Okay, can you tell me where we can we download these artifacts? I shown you already. When you build the pipeline, it will generate the artifacts, right? So after generating the artifacts, that artifacts we will submit it to release pipeline. That application solution, the solution file will go and sit top of app service URL. Okay, now can we download it and check it out what is there in artifacts? Yes, in build pipeline there is a published directory. Underlaying the drop, under drop folder we can see .zip file, that is the solution file. I mean artifacts file. Okay, yeah, next. Now I am choosing this is the one latest. Now at the stage, I am choosing app service deployment. So I am giving what? PRD, production. Right? Yeah, next. Choose GitHub I'm applying, what is that? Azure subscription, authorize it. Okay, enter the credentials. Yes. Okay, now add services. See, here I'm choosing my TCS add to just save it. Okay, now go to pipeline. Now create pipeline. Okay, post pipeline is in progress. Okay, yeah, it's done. If I go and refresh your application, see it has been changed. ChatGPT, MyTest, Azure, Microsoft 360. Okay, now every time I am initiating release pipeline manual. Okay, so what should happen is, for example, if I initiated build pipeline, it will generate the package we will collect as artifacts. When build pipeline successful artifacts has been generated, immediately my release pipeline also should be triggered. When there is a new artifacts, then immediate release pipeline also should be triggered. To do that, we have to do some settings. Apart from that, nothing. Okay, what is that is just to go to pipeline. Okay, yeah, now edit. There is a pipeline called edit. This is your pipeline. We have initiated release pipeline only one time. Okay, to edit entire pipeline, there is a one option called edit. Okay, so when I move the cursor, this is the pre-deployment conditions. What is that? This is what pre-deployment condition. And this is what continuous deployment conditions. Okay, yeah, now go to what is that? Pre-deployment conditions. Continuous deployment trigger. Now click on here. Okay, read it out what it is saying. By default, it is disabled. Enable and trigger will create new release pipeline every time when a new build is available. What it is saying that is, if there is a new solution file, new artifacts, immediately should trigger release pipeline as well. Okay, release pipeline as well. Okay, leave it. Now what I will do is go to pre-deployment condition, enable it. See, again read it out. Create a new release every time when new build is available. Now save it. Okay, I modified the code. Now I don't know anything. What I will do now, I will go and modify the code. Okay, here from now, automatic build and release pipeline should be initiated. Okay, how to initiate automatic build and release pipelines? Already we set up the code. Now go to my local, directory. Okay, yeah, this is the project. Now right click, open. Okay, right click, open. So instead of Microsoft Azure, I am giving Microsoft Copilot. Okay, here I am changing Microsoft India. Okay, here I am giving Microsoft US. Okay, Control S, it will get saved. Close. Now already we have opened, what is that? Git bash. Now git status, git add. I am adding these files to the index. Clear the window. Git commit. This is what? Hyphen a, hyphen message, fourth commit. Fourth commit. Yes, it's done. Okay, after we push the code from local to Azure repository again and again, you need not use those two commands. See, these two commands are not required. That is the first time you have to use to pull the code or to push the code from local to Azure remote repository. Okay, from now already we executed git push. That's it. Okay, we got an error. Okay, we got an error. Why we got an error? Can anyone tell me?
You did not pull the latest change.
Yes, yes. My code, my local project code has not been synced with Azure Remote Repository. To do that, git pull. Okay. Yeah. Next, git push. That's it. It's done. Okay. I don't do anything. That's it. If I leave for 2 to 3 minutes, okay, your solution will go and sit top of app services. Okay. First, go and verify build pipe. See, build pipeline already initiated. It is done. Now go to release pipeline. I don't do anything. See, still we have only one. It should reflect automatically. Let's see. Refresh entire portal. Happen. Let us wait. It may take some time. should release.
Shekhar, I think pull request trigger also we need to enable. Not re-
Not required. That is not required at all. Okay, I will release it manually. Let us check.
Okay.
Might be some settings imposed. Let us check. Okay, release pipeline is done. Now go to Azure portal. Yeah, Microsoft India, Microsoft US is there. Okay, this time again I will go on and modify in the code. Here I will modify. Why again every time? Edit. Instead of Microsoft, I will give ASP.NET application. Okay, commit. Yes. Now navigate to build pipeline. It should be initiated. This is the third build pipeline. Now go to release. Yeah, see this time it has been initiated. Did you observe? Nice. Hello?
Okay.
I didn't anything. Last time there would be some problem backend. Okay, so automatic build pipeline will be initiated.
Maybe through Git comments it is not working.
No, we will test it out that one. This
Okay.
time. Okay, it's done. Now go on refresh. See here it is showing ASP.NET application. Okay, now what I will do now, I will go on here. Okay, git pull. Okay, now open that application from your local Java project index.html. Okay, this is the ASP.NET application. I am giving Java application. Just I am changing some code. Okay, yeah, next. Control S, save it. Okay, yeah, git status, git add, git commit, -a, -message, updates done by Shaker. Okay, git, what is that? Push. Yeah, it's done. Now this is the fourth build pipeline. Go and verify. So this is the fourth build pipeline. Yeah, see, fourth release pipeline has been initiated. Got it, guys? I did not do anything. Just I pushed the code. Am I right? So earlier, first time, right, to reflect it, it may take some time. Apart from that, nothing, guys.
Okay.
Okay, it's done. Now go and refresh. This is the Java application. For your reference, again, I am going to modify another change. Right click, open. Okay, here I am choosing instead of Java application, let me give the Python app. Okay, now Control S just to save it, close. Again, go. So if I type git log, how many times did I commit? So far, 4 times, I think. Git log. See, 4th commit. Clear, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, git status. Okay. Git add. Git commit.
Checker in the git log, it's also show the changes of the index.html account. It will show in the next count.
No, just git commit. Just whatever the modified files are there, just it will show in the list. That's it.
Okay. Recently you changed the index.html. It will be also shown already in that count.
Yes, yes. Okay, now I am giving this is the 6th commit mention, 6th commit. Okay, final command is git push. I don't do anything. Instead of Java application, I change it to what? Python application. Automatic build and release pipeline should be triggered. Just leave it for 2 minutes. Everything will done automatically at backend. For our reference, just go and verify whether pipelines has been started. See, pipelines has been started. This is the what? 5th build pipeline. It's done. Go to release pipeline. See, even here also 5th release has been started. Okay, so this we will call it as one-click deployment. One-click deployment means the moment when you push the code into what is that? Azure repository, automatic build and release pipeline will be initiated.
But testing was not done, right? Directly it is deploying.
Yeah, I am telling about production. Testing anyhow, that is should be done by developers, right? And testers.
No, sir. Yeah, on testers.
Yes.
So you mean once testing is done, then only they will start this one?
Yes, correct. Actually, we will create 3 environments, guys. 3 pipelines, 3 repositories. One is for dev, stage, production. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So checker in the production, there you also do the testing. By the there is a one tool like the JKO or SonarQube. If 80% pass, then it should be the deployed. Otherwise, it should not be deployment happen.
Yes. A lot of third-party tools are testing.
Because in the DevOps, that is the 100% mandate. You cannot deploy the code directly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is about what? How to insert automatic build and release pipelines. Okay. Forget about it now. Now I want to take the approval. Before deploying the application to production environment. I mean production build pipeline. Okay. See, here I'm mentioning Python application. So to take the approval from your manager and we can set up particular what is that? Approval email ID. Approval email can be set it out here. According to that, email would be triggered. Now go to edit. Okay, there is a all pipelines. Okay, all pipelines edit. Okay, see this time there is a one option called what is that? Move the cursor. Most of the information you'll get it. Pre-deployment conditions. Click on it. There is a one option called pre-deployment approval. To whom you are expecting approval from whom? Project manager or scrum master or team lead, someone else. You can mention her name or you can mention particular team lead name. Okay, so to sync Azure Active Directory with Azure DevOps, there we have to configuration that we have to do so that all users would be prompt here. whoever is part of Active Directory, it should prompt here. I haven't done so far. I will show you how to integrate Azure DevOps with Azure Active Directory. That we will look into that later. Now I am the owner. I am giving my name. What is the URL? What is the email ID? Dhansekhar@outlook.com. Okay, so before deploying the code into production, it will trigger an email. I will get an email alert. So the moment when you approve it, then only the code will go and sit top of what is that app services. Okay, just save it. That's it. This time what I will do, go to my local, right click, open notepad. Okay, yeah, instead of what is that Python application, I am changing to what? PHP app. Okay, Control S, save it, close. Okay, yeah, next, very simple, git status. Okay, git add, git commit -a message. This is the 7th commit. Okay, next, git, what is that? Okay, that's it. Now I will open my Outlook email in my local itself. This is my Outlook. Yeah, you can filter with today's date, guys. Today. Okay. Now go and check. Go to release build pipeline. Yeah, 7th commit, it is done. Go to release pipeline. Have you observed release pipeline still it is in progress? If you observe, it is looking for approval. So navigate to my Outlook. This is my Outlook. Have you observed deployment to stage, that is production is waiting for your approval? Requested by whom? Some Dhansekhar. This is the details. Now, if I click on view approval, it will takes us to same page, guys. See, just click on it. It will takes us to same window. Yes, approve it. Okay, approve. The moment when you approve it, then my request will go on submit. Then the package would be deployed on top of app services. See, it is in queue. Oh, yeah, it has been deployed. If I go and refresh your application, it should display what? PHP application. Okay, PHP application. Okay, this is how we can initiate build and release pipeline directly without manual interaction. So if you want, you can trigger an approval email for your project manager. Once the moment as soon as he provided the approval, then only your solution file will go on deployed on top of app services. Okay, I have mentioned my name. You can mention your name. So, but the name should be part of Azure Active Directory. Okay, yes. So this is about what? Uh, how to initiate the build and release pipeline from Azure repository. Okay, so far we pointed out Azure remote repository. What I did, I pull the code, push the code, and insert the repository. And we have pulled the code using Git Bash, push the code, how to push entire project. Okay, that all we seen multiple things. Okay, practice all these things. In next session onwards, I am going to introduce new important, powerful Git repository is GitHub. Okay, what is the GitHub? How we can integrate GitHub with Azure DevOps tool, and how we can initiate the build and release pipeline from directly. Where is that? GitHub itself. Okay, yeah. So you need not import the code from there to here and initiate the build pipeline. Microsoft has provided multiple add-ins so that you can initiate the build and release pipelines from GitHub itself. Okay, that add-in Microsoft added recently. Okay, that is the nice feature. I will let you know how to use for our project. Okay. So first submit the request to get max parallelism request so that you can all practice this thing.
Hello, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
yesterday I have submitted this parallelism request. So I have one doubt. Means in that form, there are two options, like private and public, right?
Yes, yes.
So when we select to public, it will give more options, like free options, maximum pipeline, I think. And
Yeah,
when we
earlier-
select private,
Yeah.
it will give less, means parallel jobs. Is it
Yeah,
right?
you use private only, guys. Earlier both they are supporting, now by default public they have disabled.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, use private. Why? Because projects are within our company only, right? Maximum.
Yes.
If it is public and all, that won't be happen.
I
Okay,
have submitted in private only, sir.
yeah,
So
private only you can submit it.
how much time it will take?
It will take 3 days, 72 hours max, but within 24 hours it should get activated.
Some mail will come or some notification?
Yeah, you will get mail as well as you can check. Go and inside the build pipeline. If it gets success now, you should
Okay.
assume that it has been completed.
Completed. Okay, sir.
Yeah, tomorrow we'll start about GitHub. That is wonderful and beautiful feature. How we can work with the GitHub repository with the Git Bash both. Okay, that we'll start it in next session. Okay. Yeah, thank you everyone. Tomorrow we'll connect back. Bye. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
There is a class. There was.
Sorry, yesterday?
No, yesterday and day before there was no class, right?
Day before yesterday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, no sessions, guys. 31st, first, no session.
And 30th?
30th, we had session, right?
Yeah, 30th, yes. 31st and 1st, it was not there, right? Correct, yes.
31st and January 1st, we
Yesterday.
do not have sessions here. Yeah, thank you everyone. Tomorrow we'll connect back. Bye. Good day.